Coming up, as always, we've got Basically Back in the Day. That's our competition where we challenge you to guess the year that a collection of tracks were released. And this week they were picked by the lovely Josie Gibson. As always, the sounds of Saint-Germain to get us started on a Sunday afternoon where we're having a little bit more of a relaxed brunch this week. If you were listening last week, we were broadcasting live from Park Street and it was jolly crazy. With me on Park Street was Karen. Good morning, Karen.
Good afternoon, Ben.
Oh, it is the afternoon now, isn't it? Yeah. It's 10 past 12, I know. This start of the afternoon goes a bit quickly, I lose pace. And Paul was with us on Park Street as well. Hello, Paul.
Good afternoon, everybody.
It's lovely to have you here. And how are the kittens?
Don't talk about the kittens, please.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't want them finding out where I live now. The RSPCA are after me again.
Fantastic stuff. And our next guest, well, I think I'm going to need to cue up a little bit of special music to introduce our next guest. So, have a guess. Have a listen to this. Is that music familiar to you at all, anybody? I'm sure our guest knows it is because she's a Bristol legend. She is Josie Gibson. Good afternoon, Josie.
Hello, Bristol. How are you?
And it's lovely to have you with us today. Of course, Josie Gibson. We know you initially because you appeared on a reality TV program. Tell us about that.
Oh, it was amazing. It was really, really good. Do you know what? I really enjoyed every single bit of it. It was, it was one of the best things I've ever done in my life.
Fantastic stuff, and we'll talk about that in a little bit more detail later on because we're going to. You've set today's Basically Back in the Day, haven't you? Which is our competition where we're going to challenge people to guess the year that a collection of tracks were released. So that will be quite exciting.
Oh, I didn't realise that. They were really easy.
I know. Oh, there we go. That might be a bit better. I've got a feeling that people will struggle because they are slightly different to what we would normally have, which is really good.
All right.
So, Josie, what have you been up to this weekend?
I've just been working this weekend. I've been working flat out on my weight loss website. Do you know what? I haven't stopped since I've got out of the house. I've been so busy, but it's been good. At least I've got a bit of work. So
oh, absolutely,
yeah.
And we'll talk about that in a little bit more detail later on because we're having a nice conversation outside the studio about kind of your new diet as well, which sounds really interesting. And I think people in Bristol, we're talking about, we can do a bit of self-assessment and kind of see where we would be on the diet scale. This could be the new BCfm health revolution. Of a Sunday, and maybe we might convince ourselves that we should eat some salad after the show rather than going out and having a bottle of wine, maybe.
Well, we might. Don't go too far.
No, we can't be that optimistic. So Josie will be with us for 2 hours this afternoon here on Brunch, and she's picked some songs, and we're going to be talking. Well, Josie, have you heard of Desert Island Discs?
No.
It's on the radio, and it's where they get kind of people, sort of, I say celebrities, people of importance, and they talk about their lives on the radio, and it's all very highbrow. So we're going to kind of be doing that today, but it's our version, so we're going to call it Traffic Island Discs.
Oh no, you didn't tell me all this. You had me on under false pretenses.
Oh no, we're just going to be having a little bit of a chat about kind of about your life and kind of what you're doing these days, and right. So that should be jolly good. And our competition will start in about one song's time. Now, Josie, I'm sure you're absolutely sick of hearing this, but just for those people out there, it was 2010, wasn't it, Big Brother?
Yeah, I think so. It's Big Brother 2010. It was the last one on Channel 4.
On Channel 4,
so,
and the last one with Davina as well.
Yeah, the last one with Davers, yeah.
Our first name terms then.
Yeah, well, I call her Davers, I don't know why.
What does she call you?
Josie. Bit boring, really.
Okay, so let's just have a little listen back then and remember the moment when Josie Gibson won the 2010 series of Big Brother.
Big Brother House, this is Davina, please do not swear. Josie!
Alright!
You are the winner of Big Brother 2010!
Oh my
You are now free to leave the house, I'm coming to get you!
Josie, you are the winner. Please leave the Big Brother house. Josie, you are the winner. Please leave the Big Brother house.
Oh, does that bring back memories?
It feels like it didn't even happen, and then I listen to that, I think, and all that was running through my head at the time, it wasn't like this, everybody screaming outside, it wasn't the fact that Davina was calling my name, it was the fact that I just won $100,000, and I was like, wow!
Yeah, for God's sake, money for God's sake.
Absolutely.
Jolly good.
Okay, well, we've got a bit of music coming up now, then we will be starting this week's competition. It's basically Back in the Day. Josie's picked 4 songs, and to be in with a chance of being Bristol's biggest and best music boffin, all you need to do is text us 60777 and start your text with the words BCfm, and it could be you. Oh, there we go. That was Journey and Don't Stop Believing, and I did actually tenuously pick that because Josie Gibson, that was the song that they played when you left the Big Brother house, wasn't it?
Oh, and the song they made me sing and dance around like an idiot.
Oh, just to get their money's worth. Now, anyway, we're going to start at the very beginning because you are a Bristol girl born nearby. Whereabouts is it that you started your life?
Oh, I've lived everywhere, but I'd say probably Yate and Winterbourne, really.
Okay, so sort of out towards sort of the east of the city then. And,
yeah.
But did you go to school out there?
I went to Brincham, Ridings, and then I went to Filton.
Oh, right, okay.
Filton College,
okay,
yeah.
What did you do at college?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Oh. And then I went out to work. It's a bit, yeah. Do we have another question?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Okay, and obviously in 2010 then you auditioned to go on Big Brother, and you put together a video. Tell us about that, 'cause it had some farm animals in it, didn't it?
Because I love animals, and I just wanted to make my video as funny as possible, really. And my brother filmed it all, so he kept making me like really wet myself laughing. and then my friend Chaz put it all together, and it ended up being this really funny audition tape. So, but what they must have thought of it?
Well, it was probably a breath of fresh air, to be honest, because before that there was a lot of people who were trying to do the biggest show or argue and be kind of controversial in a different way. So they probably thought, well, here's somebody who's up for a laugh, clearly.
Yeah.
So
that's so
let's
true.
give her a go. Do you know?
Yeah. They love people that can have a row, but I'm not really like that.
No.
I don't really care enough for rowing, but I just wanted to have a laugh, and that's exactly what I did, and I think it worked for me. Well, it obviously did.
Well, it did, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair play.
And absolutely as well. I think the figures speak for themselves because you never faced a public vote. Is that right? You didn't end up...
No one voted for me. Well, they did vote for me, actually. I had a couple of these, but they didn't want enough to put me up for eviction.
And you had, like, the largest sort of percentage of any winner ever. Like, about 75% of the people voting voted for you.
It's got to be the Bristol accent,
absolutely. I think that's absolutely lovely. And
I think it did help me win, my Bristol accent.
And but you weren't the first person from Bristol. We spoke before when we were at the wedding show. There was someone else, but they didn't have the accent.
Yeah.
But they had posh accents, I think.
You see, so that's where I've gone wrong. Maybe I ought to, like, get my Bristol accent back.
Yeah.
No, on something like that, it's meant to be reality. If you look at it purely, it's meant to be reality. So, be real.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no point being a posh bird if...
Oh, no, but I think they were posh, yeah, they were... I think they were, because they didn't sound Bristolian to me. And then every time they had a Bristolian in there, I was like, well, they didn't sound very Bristolian.
Was there another Bristolian at the same time as you? Or different?
Yeah, different one, yeah.
There we go. Okay, so anyway, it's time for us to start our competition, so we need to say...
You're listening to Basically
Back in the Day.
Back in the day.
Basically Back in the Day. It's our competition where we challenge you to guess the year that a collection of tracks were released back in the day, basically. And this week, Josie, you've picked us 4 songs, haven't you?
I have picked you 4 songs,
and they're
quite
songs,
proud of these.
And they're songs that you quite like. And when you were texting me yesterday, Josie described these ones as being bangers. Which they are. Listening to them, they are quite lively for a Sunday, which is really good. If you want to be in with a chance of winning our competition, all you need to do is text your answer to 60777. Start your text with BCfm, give us your guess, and it could be you. Right then, so track number 1, this is Changes. Do you like this one?
Yeah, I love this one. Yeah, I just downloaded this and I listen to it when I'm in the gym or riding my bike. It's a good bike listener, this one.
Do you know what? It's a shame we didn't have this one on last week, because this time last week we had Tom Sharkey, who's just probably finishing running the 10k now, was in London, and he was listening to us in the gym doing his running
machine.
I'm not very good at acting.
On the treadmill.
Yeah, I don't look at me trying to.
I don't know what you were doing there, Beth.
Yeah, this is running.
More like the cross trainer.
Yeah. Swimming. And so he could have done with this last week, but they've just finished a 10k today, and we were due to be down there, but Josie, the wind.
Oh, the wind it's had me up all night. It's been blowing.
You said that just earlier on as well. It was waking you up.
It was waking me up. Nothing normally wakes me up through the night, but that did. It was like a tree had blown down.
And when wheelie bins everywhere today.
Oh yeah, when I hear wind like that, it makes me think how how fragile we actually are.
It makes you a little bit anxious.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, well, more from Josie in a little while. So track 1, this is Basically Back in the Day.
You're listening to Basically Back in the Day. Unbelievable.
What a fabulous selection for a track, Josie. That has really got us bopping in the studio.
It's a good, I love it when it kicks in and a sax kicks in. I love a sax. I can't go wrong with a sax.
No, absolutely. And yeah, very summery. I can just imagine running along in the gym to that. I think that would definitely get me motivated. Well, fantastic. Well, we've just put some pictures out on Twitter. So yeah, come and have a look at them. You can see what we're up to in the studio. If you want to have a guess what year that song was released, though, all you need to do is send us a text. Text BCfm to 60777 and give us your guess, and it could be you. So, Josie, then, obviously Big Brother changed everything.